So here we are. I'm
Yeah,
Jennifer.
I'm Janet. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna
We're
make
back.
wraps today.
Yeah, we're back. We're going to try another new raw wrap.
A Chickie salad wrap. Chickie.
And it's made me think that there was going to be chickpeas in it, but there aren't.
No, no. There's lots of other stuff, but
There's lots of other stuff. So I'm ready to go when you are. And I've got my Vitamix here near the camera.
I have to move my zoodles from one.
Ooh, those look beautiful.
Yeah.
Those are from your garden, huh?
Yes, and I made a marinara, Chef AJ's marinara for me, the raw one, and then I made Tammy Kramer's cooked one for Steven. And we each really enjoyed ours. Really good.
That sounds so delicious. And with that
is.
homegrown zoodles, zucchini, you can't go wrong.
And tomatoes.
Oh gosh, and tomatoes. Yep,
Yeah.
home tomatoes. You're making my mouth water.
It was really good.
But for the classic wrap,
Yes.
this is what I have. These are sweet potatoes. So did you able to find the fleshy white ones?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, look at you. You really cut yours up. I just kind of
Well, just to give them a little bit of help in the blender.
yeah. And then what's next? Apples.
Yes. Oh yeah, I gotta cut mine up a little bit.
So and the next thing I have here are some dates, and I'm just gonna stop at that point and wait for you to get your apple ready. Okay, so we're caught up now, and then apple cider vinegar is next. Which I just need to measure mine and dump it in there.
I went ahead and did that one, but I got to do it for the others. Okay. What about the onion?
Yeah, we have to. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we have lots of onion. So yep,
yeah,
onion in. I chopped mine all up. It fit this whole entire bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? These tend to have a lot of onion in them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
I kept getting more and more and more. Holy cow.
To measure it out correctly. Yep.
My blender is getting full.
So is mine. I might have to start it and then kind of add to it, I think, just to push it down. But, well, let's see. Maybe not.
And then what do we got?
Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer.
So the onion, the dates, the cider vinegar, onion powder.
Oh, I got to do the onion powder. I'm actually sometimes I tend to do it last, but sometimes I try to pick up whatever's on top and kind of hide it a little bit underneath so that it doesn't blow up into the lid.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And even, AJ, she blends things as she goes. That's a good idea too.
Yeah. And so then just some water.
Yeah. Make sure I got
always got to have water with these things.
Yeah. Yes.
Why am I spilling it all over? Let's try this way. Because I was using my non-dominant hand, which they say is a good idea to use to practice doing stuff with. And clearly I need more practice. So, and then the only thing that's left is the two things after we pulse the psyllium husk. Yep.
I'm gonna ground my chia seeds when we're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start this on, and I'll be back.
All right, I'll start mine too.
All right, I don't know about you, but mine turned off and it looks pretty darn good.
Yep, so, creamy.
Creamy, yes, super creamy.
There's a piece of onion though that didn't go.
Well, just do it a little more then.
Yeah.
That happened to me before.
Yeah, with your sweet potato.
Yeah, I think just because you said that, I'm going to do a little one extra too, just for fun. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the psyllium husk and the chia seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to remember that, like you did, you have to grind them up first. Otherwise, for whatever reason, it kind of messes it up.
Well, the chia, it would have it gels over time, and so I can see why they want to get it ground up first, so that it does its thing right away.
Yeah, definitely.
And it doesn't just turn the thing into a gel.
And then we just pulse 3 times.
Yes.
I'm kind of doing long pulses.
Ah. Yeah, it's an awful lot of batter to get it all done in 3 pulses.
Well, I know it said 3, but
yeah,
I'm such a rebel. I just did 4.
I think I'll do the same kind of thing.
So I'm going to move this out of the way and turn this a little bit. See if I can show the consistency here. Oh, my camera is really hard to. This might not work. I might have to do it in. Yeah, I tried, but it's not going to work that way. So that's okay. We're becoming pros at this. Look at how quick we're moving through it.
I know. I need to get my sheet.
And then we have our sheet. This one is it's got some interesting stuff, but anyways, I always try to clean out the lid. I find that the lid has so much stuff in it that, I mean, look at that. It's like, so anyhow, I'm always scraping everything. So that's that. And let's see if I can show you now what it looks like. Look at that.
So Jennifer, I've got my stencil.
Woo!
I wanted to try a thin wrap. Like I made that from Brenda's recipe, but I wanted to try it with lists.
And
then I'm gonna try a regular wrap on the regular sheet. And then I've got this stencil that I just got. That is the smaller wrap.
Hold on, what are you using the green? Are you using that original stencil for something other than the taco, you said?
Yes. I want to use it to make the wrap. This wrap.
Oh, because you want to make smaller ones.
Yeah, for the bike ride. And then there's this one.
Okay.
See how it's 4 circles?
Yes, that's a great idea.
Yeah. I gotta get another tray.
About that. That's awesome. You will not have to probably keep it in the dehydrator as long, I would imagine.
So I'm gonna have to guess as to what half is for the regular wrap.
Wow, the onions are chatting, totally chatting with me. My eyes are like, ah.
What's chatting with you?
My eyes, the onions.
Oh.
The onions are making my eyes tear. Wowzer. Okay, well, that's all right. I got a potent onion or onions. So I'm going to do this down here so you can see me do this again. This offset spatula. Oh, the offset spatula. I got to tell you, it's like one of my new favorite tools.
I know. I like mine too.
So my nose is still running. My eyes are still watering.
Oh my goodness.
The onions, but I've got both of my trays set up. And here, I'll actually lower the camera. This is the second tray.
Very nice.
Just, the same as what it has been, although you're getting fancy with the smaller ones, which I think are great. So I'm going to just go set this over there and be ready to move on to something else.
Well, I figured it out by mistake because I made those wraps that come with the stencil. And it was a 6-inch wrap. I'm like, oh. And I thought that they weren't going to be any good, but they were delicious.
See, you never know.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing I'll have to watch is my drying time. Because these little guys won't take as long.
Well, that's exactly right. That's what I was thinking. You're gonna have to keep an eye on those small ones, and then once you realize that they're good, you know,
Yep.
pay
pull 'em
attention.
out.
So for future. I mean, frankly, I could even do that without a stencil. Anybody could do that, you know, different
I
shapes,
know,
different sizes. Why not?
but we'll see. We'll see how they turn out.
So
So I'm gonna do 1/8 inch ones and I'm gonna do 1/4 inch ones.
is that stencil allowing you, is it like, it's hard to tell, is it kind of deep like the one that we have?
There's a 1/4 inch one and an 1/8 inch one.
Oh, okay, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I want to do some of each and see how they turn out.
Okay, so, all right, now you're almost done with that.
Yeah, you could go ahead and move on. And I'll
Okay,
just
so-
fiddle with this.
okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is the Chickie salad without chickpeas, which threw me off. Okay, so the first thing that that's on it is these oyster mushrooms. And I already started, I didn't do it all because I wanted to show you, but she's shredding them kind of like a chicken or, you know, shredded meat of some sort, even though that's not what it is. And so how you do it, or how I've been doing it, is taking a fork and just kind of going all the way down and all the way up. And then you can even just kind of just shreds. It's really kind of cool. And these are trumpet mushrooms. No, I'm sorry, oyster mushrooms. And you know, the doing it in your hand seems to be like the top is a little harder, it's more crumbly. But I just thought it would be cool to show. Did you already do your mushrooms?
I've got everything ready to do. Oh, shred them. I mostly shredded them.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought about shredding these mushrooms. So it's super easy, you know, just to shred these. And I actually am having fun with this shredding part.
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun too. Mushrooms are pretty darn cool.
I know. The fungi.
Okay, there's my
Whoa.
bump here.
Those are really great.
Oops, I'll tell you, can't be in a hurry.
No. It's very therapeutic. It can be very therapeutic.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my mushrooms all done. Let me
Okay, I'm
see.
gonna put this away.
So I'm just going to set this aside, and I'm going to take another bowl, rinse my mushroom hands. My lighting is not the greatest lighting. I'm hoping to improve that over time. So
Yep.
another thing you could do is, if you didn't want to do the tops like I did, you could probably just chop them up, or but I think it looks fine all mixed up like that. So we are going to put some water, which I did not grab yet for this one because I had the other water ready. We're going to make some sauce in this bowl here to marinate those mushrooms with. So we're going to start with measuring some water.
Did you decide what you're gonna make for your potluck?
Not 100% yet, but I just haven't had a real chance to think about it. But I am. Yeah. I think I might do some type of salad. I don't know, but you gave me some excellent ideas, and I'll just have to take a look at that maybe tomorrow.
When do you go?
Oh, my potluck is on Sunday.
Ah.
So I have some time still. Then I'm going to add some, so I just put water in the bowl. I'm going to add some tahini. Now you don't do the tahini, I'm sorry, miso.
Right. I do the sesame seeds. I don't have tahini.
Oh, wait a minute. This is, yeah, it's tahini.
Yeah.
I got wrong thing out. Okay, I do that anyways also though.
You just use sesame? 'Cause you
No,
got that raw tahini.
I bought this raw tahini and I still have a lot of it, so
Oh, good.
I'll show it again. But yeah, sesames are fine too. If I didn't have this, could certainly use that like you do.
How many calories is the raw tahini per tablespoon?
2 tablespoons are 210 calories.
So it's 105 calories, yeah. And
Yeah.
just a tablespoon of sesame seeds is 55. So
Oh,
that's why I just go with the sesame seeds. But of course, the tahini, it's more concentrated because it's already ground up.
now it's the miso. Yeah.
And it hasn't really seemed to make much difference, so I don't worry about. See how I just moved the 6-inch around, and I go to all 4 corners of the Excalibur sheet, and then I'll slide it onto the tray. To put it into the dehydrator.
Well, they certainly do come out looking perfect. So yeah, it seems like it's much better to do the seeds in terms of calories than the tahini, but at this point, honestly, I'm not eating enough.
Yeah, we need the calories.
For me, I need the little bit of extra calories, but
yeah,
we're so programmed to
I know.
pay attention to that. Okay, so
that's for sure. We've been reconditioned.
I know.
Reconditioned to not eat that stuff.
Okay, so now I'm going to go with some seasonings here. I'm going to do, I'm going to put in some sage. This sage, I actually dehydrated myself. I had some fresh in it before it went bad. I dehydrated it. So I'm going to use up that fresh first. And then I have some store-bought also. Well, I'm out of rosemary. Time to order.
Oh, I just go out and pick more.
And here's my nutmeg. I will use my microplane to do the nutmeg.
That's what I do.
Today I was over at my grandbaby's house and we had a great time. I took him over to the park because the weather was nice. And boy, did he give me a run.
Did he?
Oh my gosh, but it was so fun. And he was on the slides and just doing all that stuff. And he said to me that he was hungry. So usually I got to tell him when it's time to go. Okay, so I've got all of my ingredients in the bowl, and it just says to mix it up. I'm going to do a different kind of, do this. And then once it's mixed up, we're going to add the mushrooms in it and let them kind of marinate in this beautiful sauce that's we're creating.
By putting all the spices together in a little bit of water. Is that what you did?
And I have pink peppercorns that I'm using, that I've been using for a while.
Mm-hmm.
A little splash of pink, and this looks pretty.
That would be pretty.
But I wonder if they have any different taste. I think it's the same, but I wonder if it's supposed to. Who knows? Okay. So it says to go ahead and pour the mushrooms into the marinade and marinate well. And then we're going to end up putting this in the dehydrator as well. So when we do some of these things and you put it all together in these wraps, aren't you always surprised at the flavors?
Yes. So good. Okay, I got 3 more here.
Oh, you're doing a great job. So how many are those making? How many do you think you'll end up making?
Got 11,
Wow.
because I got 4 in the green thing. And then I got a sheet of 4 of these and a sheet of 3. Or do I have 2 sheets of 4? I gotta go look.
I think that is pretty mixed. And it smells really good, not too strong, just kind of a mild smell. Scent, I should say. So I'm supposed to put the shredded herbed mushrooms on a silicone dehydrator sheet and flip it halfway. And it's saying 45 minutes, then flip it halfway. If you want them to be crispier, then let them stay on longer. And if you like your mushrooms chewier, less. So you just play around with what you like. I'm going to go get my tray. And so
I would say does mine look like shredded chicken?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Did you see mine? I held it up to the camera, but you may have been busy.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
So, and you know, your tray, you were showing the Teflon. What did you say? Is that what it was? The sheets?
Teflex? The Teflex?
Teflex. And so
Yeah.
this is the silicone one that I have. So since we were talking about it, I will show it.
Meanwhile, I'll put in my water, right to be.
Scrape this down here. You're watching this on YouTube. Tell us if you've tried anything, write something in the comments. Or if you haven't tried these yet, if you're thinking about it, which one are you thinking about? And have we helped, you know, intrigue you? Don't forget to like us. There we go.
You know, I don't have any radishes for the vegetables, so I shredded some of my grated some of my horseradish.
Well,
And
that's
I'm
a
gonna try to
great
use that.
That's a great idea. I did I
What
found
are you spreading on the sheet? Oh, you got it all mixed with your spices.
Yeah, you got to marinate it, mix it really, really well.
Okay.
And then put it on the tray and kind of, you know, spread it out a little bit.
Did you massage it?
No, I just mixed it. Just really mixed it well. Are you going to massage yours?
Yeah.
You're massaging the mushrooms?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I'm massaging the liquid, you know, the herbs into
Yes.
the mushrooms.
Well, this was pretty liquidy for me. So anyhow, yeah,
Because this is an important step.
I know. I thought the important step part was making sure that it gets on the sheet.
Oh,
But anyhow, I think I did all right. What do you say?
it looks great, Jennifer.
Yeah, now I want to take a moment and look at yours. See, you're playing with it with your hands. I always think that's fun too.
Let me go get it.
I had a really nice kale and Swiss chard salad that I made this morning, and I massaged that.
Oh, yes.
Really good. And then I had a peach, and I cut a peach and threw it in the salad, which was a really nice treat because you get a bite of sweet. And I ate the whole darn thing. So okay, so it says put this in the dehydrator. Yep, I'll be right back.
It's, you know, with me, I don't have the tahini, I just have sesame. So this will be interesting to see if it's any good. So far, I've really enjoyed just using the sesames. Oh, did you measure your 5 ounces, Jennifer?
Yes.
I got mine home and it was only 3.5 ounces.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just me eating the wrap. So I don't have to, I'm just going to try this and see what happens.
Yeah, I actually have 6 ounces, so I could hand you some.
Oh, hand me some through the screen.
Yeah, and also I was saying that I found a couple of loose radishes at the store that had fallen off, so I just like a couple of them.
Uh-huh.
just for this recipe, although if I couldn't, I still eat radishes, but that's, I could have given you that too.
Well, of course, I've got a bunch coming up in the garden, but they're not ready yet. My winter garden. Okay, I'll take these out to the.
That looks so good. That really does look like chicken from here.
It does.
It's mushroom. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better. So, I'll wait till she comes back, but I'll just start talking about it. Then it was talking about mixing, not mixing, but putting in a bowl, which I did here. Some chopped celery and some diced cucumber, which I have kind of hiding under there. Diced cucumber, the radish, which I have over here in this corner here.
All your veggies.
Yeah, then red onion is in here somewhere, isn't it?
Yes. Same
Where's
here.
my red onion? Huh, maybe my red onion isn't here. But if it isn't, I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so I've got cucumber.
Okay. Me
I
too.
forgot my red onion. I'm gonna grab my red onion and
Okay.
then dill. And I put chopped grapes in mine.
Me too.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
I'm just gonna grab some red onion.
I got the celery, my cucumber, red onion,
Wonder what happened with the
and I didn't have radish, but I got horseradish.
already.
So I'm
Oh,
putting
that's
some
good.
horseradish in there.
This is my container of onion that I kind of pre-chopped. So all I'm gonna do is measure it and add it.
Piece de resistance, the grapes.
Yes. What color did you get? I didn't see.
Green.
Green, and I got red.
All right.
All right, now I'm caught up with you. And just add in, did you add the apple cider vinegar?
No, I haven't yet.
Gotta add that.
Is there anything else?
No. You just kind of stir it up and let it set aside while the mushrooms dehydrate.
All right.
I'm gonna.
So I'll have to remember to pull the mushrooms out too.
Yeah, you know.
That's for about 45 minutes, but you can keep them in and they'll get crunchy.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you should set a timer for yourself.
Yeah, that's a good idea for me, Jennifer.
I need it too, believe me, but I know you have a lot of different things since you're doing the wraps, you know, at a shorter period of time.
Yeah, I need to mark that down too. Let's see, okay, so I'll do 45 minutes here.
And then, so let's see, maybe about the 20-minute mark, we're supposed to, you know, flip or move around, mix up the mushrooms.
Oh, okay. I'll
You
go
know,
20 minutes.
halfway through, whenever you think your halfway through mark is.
Yeah. Okay. 23 minutes.
Okay, so this is looking good. Yummy. Look.
Yes. And here's mine. Yours is, you know, got more color with the red grapes.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, and the radish, I mean, it's all going to taste delicious.
Oh, so our mangonaise is a cup of mango. And Jennifer and I each have our NutriBullets.
Oh, is that what I should use with this?
You can do whatever you want. It'll work in the vitamins too.
I'm going to use it. Are you kidding me?
I love this little guy.
I'm going to chop up, my mango was frozen. I couldn't find any organic fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to chop it up a little bit smaller pieces than the way that it comes thawed. And I didn't get a chance to do that yet.
Sometimes she activates her mustard. Sometimes she doesn't.
And I'm guessing not this time, or you?
Yeah, not this time. She just throws it all in and blends it. Just says, blend out everything.
Oh, we're just blending all this? Then I don't need to cut this up. I didn't read what we're doing here.
Yeah, just gonna blend it. I'm just throwing it all
Oh, yeah,
in there.
I see that. So I don't even have to chop that. Okay.
Yeah. tablespoon of lemon juice.
I'll just bring over my NutriBullet.
Yay!
Yay. And I'm going to plug it in.
I need to get some more lemon.
Okay, so I've got to get some water. Boy, we're really doing good here, I think.
Yeah. Tablespoon of apple cider vinegar.
I've got the water at the bottom, the mango, and some
Tablespoon.
cashews. And I'm going to do some lemon juice.
Yeah, got mine out. There's my vinegar. Mustard, paprika, turmeric, that all went in, and poured a cup of water. Yeah, all mine in.
And
wait a minute, where's the dill?
the dill went in that went in the Chickie salad.
Okay.
Did you put it in the Chickie salad?
No, but I will right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no big deal.
I actually used mint because I don't have any dill.
Oh, well, that's going to taste great too. This calls for some more miso. So I'm going to add it. Do you grow your own mint?
Yeah, I do.
I used to grow mint. Can you believe it? It died.
It does do that.
Oh, I heard that it was like, one of those that it doesn't really die, but
Well, it's not used to Arizona weather though.
yeah, I've tried a few different kinds. I've tried chocolate mint, spearmint, and peppermint. They were all great. So you went ahead and added some water to your mustard to activate it? Oh,
Nope.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna blend.
Okay. And I am just adding in the seasonings. This is mustard powder. Always sticking because I haven't been rinsing that. Mustard powder. And then what else do I need? Only a couple more things. Paprika, turmeric, that's it. So let me get the paprika, and the turmeric I have is fresh. So I'm gonna shred it. Paprika.
This little machine is amazing. Mangonaise. Wow, look at all it made.
She said we're not going to use it all for this recipe, and I'm just going to add some turmeric. And that'll be it. Let's see if you want to see me doing this.
So what will happen is once the mushrooms are sufficiently dehydrated, we put the mushrooms combination with the diced vegetables and 2 tablespoons of the mangonaise. And then stir that all together. And then you're supposed to coat the wrap with the mangonaise too, with a little bit, small amount.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then the lettuce, slices of tomato, and the Chickie salad, and more sauce as desired.
Hey, now when I use this, I didn't tighten the cap last time good enough, so I'm going to try to tighten it better.
Definitely.
Did yours come out kind of like a thick? Yeah, like a mayonnaise.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to just do it one more.
Looks like mustard.
It's like mustard. This is.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to try it. Ooh, it's good.
Really mixing, so I'm gonna go there.
Ooh, it's yummy.
Is there?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna unplug that.
And then put it in the squirt bottle.
All right, I'm gonna taste it.
What do you think?
I think it's kind of. See, I have the miso in mine.
Oh.
I taste a little bit of the miso.
I taste a wonderful lemon cashew flavor. Creamy.
Creamy, yeah, but I feel like mine needs to be blended a little bit more.
Ah.
So I'm gonna just put it in one more squirt, but it tastes really good. But you know what? I might skip the miso if I made this again. But if
Yeah.
you're looking for like a salty kind of flavor, then I would say leave it. But I don't really need that. I just try to make it the way she makes it first and then kind of change it to my own taste.
I have my limitations and I just don't need miso. You know, I have never really been a salt person. So I do use that cocoa aminos though, because like for marinating the mushrooms so that it softens them up. But I suppose I could just use water. I don't know. They don't, they're
It's not doing anything. Should I add some water?
Did you put a quarter cup in?
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know, because I didn't make it the same way as you. You know, I didn't do aminos and I didn't do tahini. So that could, you know, I just used dry sesames.
You know what?
So maybe that helps.
Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little lemon juice, more. Lemon.
That's a good idea because the lemon taste is really nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to pour a little dabble do ya.
Dabble do ya.
Little dabble do ya. And we're still getting to know each other, this machine and I.
Yes. Oh, well, definitely fall has come to the Northwest. It's actually the sun's out now. Earlier it was windy and cloudy and
same here.
yeah.
Yes, but it's coming, it's out now, but it wasn't.
I think tomorrow's the first day of fall, isn't it? September 21st.
I don't know, but it sounds
It's either
right.
tomorrow or Friday. 21st or 22nd.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this is done, and this looks good, and it needed a little more liquid for me to get it to like really go. So that's it for now,
really
right?
good.
Until the wraps are done, and then you do
this is better than mayonnaise.
You're so great.
Without the guilt.
Oh, definitely. And yours is, yeah, even cleaner than this one.
Boy, that's really nice.
All the flavors, I always get excited about how they come together, which I already mentioned, but I just really do.
It's just been such an adventure doing this raw month. How long have we done? When did we start? Do you remember?
It's been probably 2 months.
Wow.
Because it was 6 weeks a few weeks ago. So.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, let me look at the WhatsApp.
Yeah, look at it. Tell me for sure.
Yeah, we started in July.
See, I thought so.
It keeps going back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I thought we've been doing this for quite a while now. Somehow we keep chugging along. And it's been great. You know what I'll show are my sprouts. These I've done before, but I was really impressed. These are lentils that I sprouted, and I just started them. This is day 3, and I already ate some, which the tails.
Sprouts and chickpeas both get ready really fast.
The chickpeas, I only was successful with once, and I tried it a couple times. These are still in transition. These are going to be broccoli sprouts. They're so great. I was so intimidated and resistant of trying to sprout. I read books and I watched people, and I just finally did it.
Jennifer, it's exactly 2 months today. July 20th we started, and it's September 20th.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's impressive because I never guess, right?
That's very impressive. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
No, that's okay. I was just saying, like, you know, if you are resistant to trying sprouting, but you are curious about it, you just got to take a leap of faith and just do it. You get the sprouts, whatever you want, you soak them, you rinse them, and then you rinse them a couple times a day for just a few days.
And it's okay to forget once in a while. You have to get into a rhythm. And then something doesn't feel right if you don't rinse your sprouts. Like, what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I gotta rinse my sprouts. Yeah.
Exactly. Do you have anything sprouting right now?
I'll show you.
Yeah,
Don't mind if I do.
Show.
These bad boys.
Wow.
Gonna harvest them tonight, and this will be my last sprouts because I gotta go. So
What is it?
It's broccoli sprouts.
Oh, broccoli sprouts. Look at mine. Mine are so much different. I mean, mine aren't ready, but when I get them, they're just so tiny.
Yeah.
Yours
And mine too.
Really? You just
Mine too. Yeah, but they'll transform in over 4 days, 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But mine will look exactly like yours are looking when it's just the third day.
Yeah, and I had someone in my potluck group that is really into sprouting.
Oh.
She doesn't sprout the broccoli sprouts because she says that they always mold. And so when I told her I was going to do it, she was like, "Oh, tell me how it turns out." And because she told me that, I was very careful not to over rinse them. And they came out fine. So
yeah, she needs to boil everything. That's what my suggestion would be, is she got something on her jars or whatever it is she's using. And that's happened to me too. Like the mesh, the stainless steel mesh top. Sometimes you can get little sprouts that get stuck in there. And then I think bacteria comes along and then things happen, where they start to mold and stink. But all I did was threw the jar tops and the jars into hot water, boiling water, and it never happened again so far.
Nice. Well, perfect.
Yeah, I just think once in a while they need some sterilization.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll have time to come back on, or maybe I could try to video just the finished product, wrapping it up.
Yeah, because I'll be on a bike ride.
Yeah, so I might try to do that and show
Definitely.
what mine look like. I won't have the little circles to share, but maybe you
Oh,
can take
yeah.
pictures of yours.
Yeah, maybe I'll
The only other fillings for these, I'm just noticing that, there's nothing really to prep, but it is some lettuce and tomato slices, which
yes.
I have here ready to go, and that will be great.
I don't seem to be having any problems using up all my tomatoes. What with making the dehydrated, sun-dried tomatoes, I don't know how else to call them, but I've done a lot of those with my little tomatoes. And then like today I made the marinaras. There's always something to use tomatoes. And then for our noodles, we used the squash. So we used up our squash.
Nice.
So, and I give it away, everywhere I go, I take some squash. And, I was kind of coveting my potatoes, but I'm just not eating potatoes right now. So I don't know what to do, because they'll store all winter, but I don't want to keep them. I'd rather gift them if I'm not going to eat them. Because Stephen really likes rice. He's not a big potato eater unless I'm eating them, Left to his own, he likes brown rice.
Yeah.
So
they're white potatoes, so they're not the sweet potatoes, right?
no. Sweet potatoes apparently are pretty hard to grow around here.
Oh.
But they do it. But, being a beginner, potatoes are real easy to grow. So that's what I started with.
I tried to grow potatoes out here once and it didn't work. It was just never took off, never did anything.
They like to be wet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, cool.
So we finished.
Look at all that made. That's going to keep me going for a while, although it is really good.
Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone.
I wanted to show you, I got these at Goodwill for opening up the tacos. And then I got this to, you know, stick to keep them open.
Where'd you get
So
that?
I don't know if it'll work or not, but
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that
Goodwill.
one? Oh, you did.
Goodwill.
What is the
Yeah.
material?
It's ceramic, I think.
Wow.
I figured what the heck, it, you know, it was $3. And if it works, it'll be great.
Yeah.
So, and I'll take these, the plastic tops off. You know, once and then just put the glass in the taco. And I got to get this paper off too. I just wanted to show you. I got 4 of these and 1 of these.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah. So
how are you going to get the paper off? Just soak them in anything special? Just water?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll soak them and then scrape them. So
all right.
did I stop recording?
Yeah, stop recording.
Okay.